Thank you very much. We now move to question number 686, which has been asked by Honorable A.D. Bisley to the Minister of Employment and Labour. The question is about specific plans to address the rising unemployment rates among university graduates in South Africa and the potential intervention to prevent the emigration of skilled graduates, which could lead to a loss of valuable human capital. Honorable the Minister.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. We appreciate the question of the Honorable Member, in particular that it involves or includes the word collaboration, because indeed there is no way that the unemployment challenge in our country can be a single department issue. The unemployment challenge that our country has is structural, it is deep-seated, it is systemic, it is also widespread. The case in point is the question that points out to the area of unemployed university graduates. Unemployment in that particular space or category is the one that by and large is counted under youth sector. Since 2008, the GDP growth has been slower than the labor force growth, leading to rising unemployment, while non-youth, meaning those who are 35 years and older, rose by 2.9 million. The number of youth in employment dropped by 700,000. There are a number of interventions and initiatives that the department is coordinating that are aimed at reducing the unemployment rate, especially among young people, whom many are university graduates. It is all well-known fact that both the public sector and the private sector have been running internship programs for years now. These programs are targeting output from our tertiary institutions and many others. I have no doubt that even in this House, there are many members of Parliament who progress from positions of being interns. So yes, we are now firm and unyielding in the whole question of ensuring that resources that are scattered everywhere are pulled together for better outcome and impact. And we do that by coordinating all the efforts of government and private sector. Even as we speak, Honorable Member BC, I am appointed by the President to chair an interministerial committee that works with government and business in ensuring that partnerships will yield results of ensuring that we reduce unemployment, in particular targeting the youth unemployment. There are opportunities that we are looking at. Some of them include a roadmap for digital skills to rapidly scale up, and I believe this is an area that will also suit the unemployed graduates as well. Just at the beginning of last week, we had 2 coordinating collaboration meetings in one day. In the morning at 7, we set economic cluster departments, and in the afternoon at 2 p.m., we met with the private sector. On the agenda was unemployment in general and unemployment of young people in particular. We are zooming into the space of artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, digital transformation, etc. So yes, we think that clear career pathways in a number of initiatives that are coming up will be created. I have reported in so many platforms that in the department we are busy implementing an initiative of recruiting sizable number of intern inspectors. You can quickly see that the unemployment initiatives that we are coming up with generally so are aimed at further developing our country. So we are doing all we can, working with the private sector to ensure that, one, we grow our economy, because the research has shown that if our economy grows at 1%, that gives an opportunity to 130,000 young people to be employed. If our economy grows at 6%, we'll be at close to 1 million. So we are working with the presidency in coordinating
Thank you, Honourable
the
Member.
youth employment initiatives. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
Order, Honourable Members. Can we please try and not drown the Speaker who is on the podium at the time so that everybody else can hear him or her? Honourable Beasley, a follow-up question.
Thank you, Speaker. The AG has just highlighted the lack of accountability in government. Minister, as Minister of Employment and Labour, will you resign if the unemployment rate of graduates continue to increase? And if not, why not?
Honorable Minister.
So you want me to implement consequence management to myself? Unfortunately, I won't resign because this is a coordinated effort that is needed. If the unemployment rate doesn't reduce, it will mean failure of all of us who are expected to contribute towards ensuring that the economy of South Africa grows.
Order.
It is only unless the economy, as I said earlier on, grows that we can ensure that we do a positive dent to unemployment. But I won't sleep on the job. I'll continue to do my job coordinating and starting initiatives and schemes that will create opportunities for our young people. And I won't resign. I must repeat that.
Honorable P.M. Maneli.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Minister, having listened to your detailed response on the original question, my question therefore is what indicators will be used to evaluate the effectiveness of proposed plans and interventions, such as the Labour Activation Program and other governmental programs that aim to reduce unemployment amongst unemployed graduates in particular and young people in general. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. As I said earlier on, the very key word is collaboration. So we can come up with interventions as labor activation program as the Department of Employment and Labor. That is just our own contribution to the work that is needed and is supposed to be coordinated by ourselves, by all government departments, in particular those in the economic cluster, to ensure that there is contribution that will create jobs. And we shall be working with the Department of Higher Education and Training to even have a thorough, detailed analysis and understanding in terms of those young people who are not in employment, not in education and training. What is it that is happening from those that come from the TVET colleges? If then they are graduates, as it was reported by Statistician General, of the graduates that are not being employed, already we know that the issue is the skills mismatch that makes it hard for those young people to be able to be translated to be employees of this government. So we shall work with the relevant sectors to ensure that we give to our young people relevant skills that are needed by the labor market. Not just supply the skills that are a mismatch in terms of what is needed in the labor market. That we shall do working with all the relevant government departments and the private sector.
Thank you, Minister. Honorable C.N. Mkondo. Order. Honorable Manya, what's the point of order?
Speaker, firstly, I just want to thank you for the dispensation you've given for people to speak sitting down. But there's a price that for us on the opposition side are paying. The cameras can't find our people on this side. So I was going to request that people that are going to ask questions, they must first rise so that the cameras can see them. Because people must know how you hold the executive accountable. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The amendment to my earlier proposition is flexibility. Those who are able to stand up, they can do so.